Hello, students. A slide is
Morning,
okay.
teacher.
Can you listen me?
Yes.
Okay. A slide is before you. Today we are continuing the direct and indirect as we had studied earlier. So today that part has been left is the change of tense. Can you see?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Change of tense as we had studied direct and indirect tense, indirect sentence. So in there we when reporting speech is in present tense. Here reporting speech he is very handsome and reported verb is in present tense. So according to reported verb, reporting speech verb will be changed.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Here the reporting speech is in present tense. My friend say. So reporting this sorry. Reporting verb is in present tense. Reporting speech will be present tense. You can say here below the sentence and say that he is very handsome. According to reporting speech, change. Move to next sentence. My granny will say, you need to eat well. So my granny will say, this is in which tense? Can you say?
Future tense.
Future tense.
Okay.
Future tense.
This is future tense. So according to reporting speech, here reporting verb, here reporting speech you can see, you need to eat well. This is, can you say which tense? You need
Present
to
tense.
eat well.
Present.
Okay, this is present tense and reporting verb is future tense. So according to reporting verb, reporting speech will be changed. So future, it will remain same in present tense. You can see the answer. My granny will say that you need to eat well. So all of you suggested that the sentence, it is given in the slide. Write it down in your notebook. Can you listen me?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, write it down in your notebook and move to next slide. This is also is about change of tense. So in this slide, it is given if the reporting verb is in past tense. So keep it in mind, this is past tense. Reporting verb is in past tense in the direct sentence. Then the verb within the inverted commas will undergo corresponding changes in the indirect statement. So according to reporting speech, reporting verb, this you can see. Reporting verb is the girl said.
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Okay.
teacher.
The reporting verb is the girl said. And reporting speech, the flower is pretty. So the girl said it is in past tense. So the reporting speech verb will be in past tense. So the girl said that we will remove inverted commas. In the place of inverted commas, we write that. So the girl said that the flower was pretty. Move to next sentence. Present continuous become past continuous. Here you can see here present continuous. Reporting speech is in present continuous. And if the reported verb in past tense, reporting speech will be past tense. So present continuous becomes past continuous. You can see here below the sentence, the old man said, removing commas, we put that and the rain was falling very heavily. In the place of is, we will write was because reported speech is in past tense, right? Clear?
Yes, teacher. Yes,
Okay.
teacher.
Okay. Have you any doubt? Now move to next sentence, next slide. Change of pronoun. Do you know what is pronoun?
The word
More about nouns.
used instead of noun.
Okay. So the word that is used in the place of noun, it called pronoun. So it is called pronoun when it is used in the place of noun. Here you can, it is used personal pronoun here. So personal pronoun change according to the SON formula, SON. Write it down in your notebook. And this is Sun formula. What is the Sun formula? Here it is given before you. First person according to subject. Here first person I. I is person. Second person will be changed according to object of the reporting verb. And third person, what is second person? Anyone? Anyone can say, what is second person?
Object.
You.
You.
Okay, you is second person. Okay. I is, you here is known as second person, and what is third person?
Myself.
He. Not myself. He. Write it down in a notebook. I is first person, you is known as second person, and he considered third person. And there will be no change in third person. So here it is before you a sentence. If a subject of quoted verb is in first person, read it carefully. First person, then it will change according to the subject of the reported verb. And what is reported verb here? He said to me. This is reported verb. And what is reporting speech? I like coffee. And here in the reporting speech, I is first person. Okay, if you have any doubt, write down in message. So in a text message, he said to me, this is reported verb. And I like coffee, it is in reporting speech. And I is here first person. So what is told here in Sun formula? First person will be changed according to subject of the reported verb. And what is the subject of the reported verb? He. Is it clear?
Yes,
What is
teacher.
the subject of reported verb?
He.
He is the subject of reported verb, right? So I is the subject of reporting speech. So I will be changed according to subject of reported verb. So it will be converted into he. So you can see the answer. He told that he liked coffee, right? It may be asked in your exam. So
Yes,
be
teacher.
careful and write it down in your notebook. He told that he liked coffee. So any confusion is there?
No, teacher.
No, teacher.
No, teacher.
Okay. Move to next. If subject of the quoted verb is in second person, and what is told here to you, second person? What is second
You.
person? You is second person.
Object.
Then it will change
You.
according to the object of the reporting verb. You can see here the sentence before you. He said to me, you look happy. So in the place of said to, we write told. He told that. Yeah, you can write it, he told me. Here it is not written me, but you can write, he told me that you will be changed into first person. You can see here, second person will be changed according to object. And here, what is object in this sentence? Can you say? What is object in this sentence?
You.
Hansi?
You.
You.
No. In reported speech, what is object of the reported speech? Sorry, reporting verb. What is the object of the reporting verb?
He.
Me. He is subject. He is
Subject.
Subject.
subject. Yes, right. He is subject and me is object.
Object.
Okay. He is subject, said to is verb, and me is object. Right? Okay. Then second person you. You will be changed the object of the you will become I. What is the subject of me? I. Right? You can write the answer. He told that I looked happy. Clear? So practice it carefully and you can understand it well. Move to next one. If the subject of the quoted verb is in third person, I told you, what is the third person?
He.
He.
He is third person. Clear. Right. Okay, right. So there will be no change in third person. Then there will be no change. In example, you can see, he said to me, she has already left. So what the answer will be? He told that, yeah, you can write it. He told me that she had already left. Clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Any doubt with this sentence?
No.
Any doubt with this sentence? It is clear before you. Okay. Now move to next one. Change of adverbs. What is adverb? Can anyone say?
The word that describes the word. Verb.
Verb. Okay. The words that describe the verbs. Okay. Here there may be change and there will be change of adverb in indirect sentence. And this is change in adverbs of time and place. This will become, as you had studied in a standard. So I think you all are familiar with this. This will become that, and you had done
Yes,
in the last year. Yes, right?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay. And today will become that day. These into those. Now will be then, and here and there. Tomorrow, what will be?
The following day.
The following day or the next day, right? Yesterday, the previous day, the last day, and tonight, that night. So it is clear before you. I think
Yes,
all you know well the changes of adverb. To next slide. Assertive sentences. What are assertive sentences? What are assertive sentences? So here it is told, and as in a previous slide, it is told to you. So there is an object after reporting verb, and here change say to into tell. As I had taught you in previous slide, say to will be changed into tell in indirect sentence, right? And says to into tell.
Yes,
Means
teacher.
present tense will be changed into present tense tell, and said to into told. And if there is no object after reporting verb, do not change the verb. Remember, to is not used after tells. So many students confuse this. They use to because in a sentence it is told said to. So when you change said to into told, you don't use to. So remember it and write down in your notebook. Remember, to is not used after tells or told. Clear? Okay. Remove commas and inverted commas and use that. So remove, as you had studied in previous slide. So we remove comma and in the place of comma we write that. Clear? Move to next one. If object of the reporting verb is found in reported speech, instead of reporting verb itself, make it object of the reporting verb. So here object of the reporting verb will be changed according to this. Here can say as okay. Now it's clear. Okay.
Yes, teacher.
So if object of the reporting verb is found in reported speech instead of reporting verb itself, make it object of the reporting verb, as you have studied in previous slide. So reporting speech subject will be changed according to subject or object of the reporting verb. Next one, change pronoun and tense of the verb of reported speech according to the rules. So we will follow the rules and change the pronouns. Okay, move to next slide. Here there are sentences before you. This is assertive sentences. For example, and when it is here, first one is direct sentence and second indirect sentence. And what the changes had been done, you see it. Rahim said, I had done my work. So what the answer will be? Rahim said. We will write said because after said there is not use any object. So Rahim said, in the place of commas, we will write that, and I is first person. So first person will be changed the subject of the reported verb. Reported verb. So what is the reported verb? Subject Rahim. So Rahim said that he had done his work. And it is a past perfect. Past perfect will remain past perfect itself. Right? Clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Go to next
Yes,
one.
teacher.
Write it down in your notebook as well. Rahim said to me, I cannot help you in your work. So can you say me which type of tense this is? Rahim said to me.
Teacher.
Which type of tense?
Past.
Okay, this is past tense. And next one, I cannot help you in your work. Which type
Present
of tense
tense.
this?
Present.
Present.
Okay, good. This is a present tense. So reporting speech will be changed according to reporting verb tense. So this is past tense and next one will be changed into past. So in the place of said to, we will write told. Rahim told me. In the place of commas, we put that, and I is a first person. First person will be changed the subject of the reported verb. So here Rahim is subject. So that he could, can will be changed into could. He could not help me in my work. You is a second person. Second person will be changed the object of the reported verb. What is the object? Okay, what is the object of reported verb?
Present
Me, right? Very good.
Me.
Good.
Mm.
So me.
Verb to.
And me, it will be changed into I. That he could help me in my work. So here this is in place of object. You is in place of object. So we will write object me in my work. Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Next one. Okay. The thief said, I am innocent. So after said, there is no object. So we will write the same as it is said. The thief said, removing commas, we will write that. And I is first person. First person will be changed according to subject of the reported verb. It will become he. And am will be changed into was. So that he was innocent. Clear? The thief said that he was innocent. Okay?
Yes,
So move to
teacher.
next one. Next slide is before you imperative tense. Here, so in imperative reporting verb is changed into ask, advise, or request. Imperative sentence when we ask, when we advise, or when we request, or say something for doing. So order, giving order. This type of sentence is known as imperative sentence. So this sentence remain the same. And the verb is put in the infinitive too. So I think all you are familiar with this type of sentence, imperative sentence. First one you can see here, first sentence, I said, take your seat.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay. So here you can write in the place of asked, ordered also. So I said, here it is written asked, but you can write order. I ordered him. Removing commas, we write to. I ordered him or I asked him. It will be good if you write ordered. I ordered him to take his seat. Right?
Yes, teacher.
Because this is imperative sentence, you can write here ordered or asked. Both one you can choose, write ordered or asked. To take his seat. Removing commas, we don't write that. In imperative sentence, remember it, we don't write that. We will write infinitive to and first form of the verb take. Move to next sentence. He said, give me some food, please. Here you can see here word please is written. So what the please here means? Requested. He said, okay, good. Right. He requested. In the place of said, we write requested. He requested me to give him some food. Clear?
Yes.
Should we write that or no? Should we write that in the place of comma in imperative sentence?
No.
No, we shouldn't write that. We will write infinitive to, and after to we will write first form of the verb. Remember that. Clear?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay. So any doubt with these sentences? So write it down in your notebook and then it will be clear before you. Move to next one. Interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence when the question is asked. A question is changed into statement. When you change a direct into indirect sentence, it will be changed into statement. And a direct yes or no question reporting verb is changed into ask, inquire, or if or whether is used. So here you can see a sentence. He said, "Are you writing a poem?" Because this is interrogative sentence and some question is asked here. So in the place of said, we will write asked. So he asked me. And removing commas, we will write if or whether, right?
Yes.
Okay. In the place of commas, we will write if or whether. We don't write that. Remember that we will not use that. We only use if or whether in interrogative sentences. So here whether I was and this after whether. Keep it in your mind. After whether we will use subject and verb will come after subject. So you can see here, she asked me whether I was. Here you in the direct sentence you is second person. Second person will be changed into first person, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And after whether we will write subject and what is subject here? You, and it is changed into I in indirect sentence. I and then are will come into after it will come after subject and it will be changed into was. So whether I was writing a poem. Now last one sentence. I said to him, "Do you know when she will go home?" So this is interrogative sentence. In the place of said to, we will write ask. So I asked him, and removing commas, we write if. Because this, do you know when she will go home? Which type of tense this is? Anyone can say? Who is saying future? This is future sentence. Do you know when she will go home? Do you know? This is future tense.
Interrogative.
This is simple present tense. Interrogative in present tense. Do you know him when? So this is interrogative sentence in present tense. So in the place of comma, we will write if, and after if, we use subject. Remember that we use subject. And what is subject? You. You will be converted into
He.
he, because you is second person. Second person will be changed object of the reported verb. Him is object. So you will be changed into he. So he knew. Do you know? This is a simple present tense. Present tense will be converted into simple past. So know will be changed into knew and next rest of the sentence will remain. You can see here when she, and here will change into would. When she would go home. Right?
Yes.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, now today's class will be stopped here. Now it is okay. Now this we are going to stop today's class. Next we will I will say you on the date and time. Okay, thank you all of you.
Thank you.
Bye, teacher. Bye, teacher.